Hello everyone, welcome back to our Moneyball series with Paris FC. It is a rare occurrence. It hasn't been too long since we last met. That's very rare for us, isn't it? And we managed to beat Montpellier in the last episode. Played Le Havre off camera, won 1-0. And today's big one, we got Rennes away from home. Are we going to be in a title race is the question. We're going to play the Angers game off camera, coming back for the Monaco and Marseille games, I think. I don't even think there's any point in doing the Champions League game if it gets slotted in there at any point because it's a league table, almost definitely going to go through, I would have thought anyway. So we'll come back for these three and see how we get on. I did think, okay, big game. Do we go with Rafa Benitez recreation for this game? And I decided against it because the last time we played Rennes, they couldn't handle this tactic at all. So I know it's a different season, different players, etc. But I can't change it after what happens. But we're going to keep it in the bag and in the locker just in case we need it. Rennes and PSG both won their other games. I mean, PSG have scored 14 goals in 3 matches, 3 wins, no goals conceded. Brilliant stuff. So that's the situation of the league table rather right now. So let's get into the game then. Let's see how we go against Rennes. It's interesting this. If we can beat them early doors, that sort of puts us above them temporarily in the title race and shuts them out of the way for the time being. Your team is going to be Andrew in goal, Merlin, Badishile, Gila, and Osei Sam across the back. Crespo, Evander, Johansson as the midfield 3. Adal Bay on the wings. Boniface up front. Assistant manager says, we've got nothing to lose, okay? No highlights early on, incidentally. 73% possession for us. Corner, Merlin whips in, near post. Gila goes up, goes away to Osei Samuel. Touch to Bayer, Badiashile, back to Merlin. He's got time. Plays back to Adal. Plays across to Badiashile, Gila. But nice patient but at play this is. Doesn't quite get to Victor Boniface. Bayer gets it. Johansson's going to shoot from distance. No, he's not. Adal goes for it. Is this going to be our highlight or theirs? Merlin, good. Good transition counter press. But then a terrible pass in behind. It's going to continue the highlight. They're going to go up for it and they're going to win it. They are in. And are they going to score? Wow, it was close. Okay, we've created no chances, no shots at all so far. I've just put pass into space on as an instruction. And we've triggered a highlight of some sort. Or this may have happened anyway, to be fair. We have no idea. Adal travels through. Plays it to hopefully a teammate here. No, he gives it away. Okay. Cheers, Adal. Oh, they're in behind. This could be onside. This is danger. Danger. Goal. 1-0. Rennes have the throw in the right-hand side. They lose it to Crespo, to Osei Samuel, to Bayer back to the keeper. Now left-hand side's open. Left-hand side is open. Don't you dare. Good. I thought he was going to play it straight back into the right-hand side there. Badiashile's got a lot of time and space. Plays out to the left winger. Left back goes on like a little underlap there. Merlin gets overlapped himself now. Nice little movement between the 2 players on the left-hand side. Are they going to make this into an attack, though? Oh, Adal's in. What a ball. Oh, it's just over. Okay, we'll say, show me something else. Instant highlights. They're going to take the ball up the pitch, and now they've gone backwards through cycle and restart the progression. We're looking okay, like, set defensively. I feel like we could get them into a mistake here. See, now that could have been intercepted. The second one was, though. Bayer, Boniface, rolls the player. Stays on it, plays it to Bayer, who's got many options. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to cross it? Could have done better there. Should have done better there. Crespo as well. Adal. Evander, back to Crespo. Plays it to Adal. He's onside. Going to play it across goal. He does. Boniface. And he scores. And it's 1-1. Come on, boys. Good football. Yeah, plays a lovely little ball out here, doesn't he? To Adal. And Boniface, I like the way he sort of like offside, then cuts back. He just cuts back to stay onside. That's a really nice little move. Makes it 1-1. Highlight here, Bayer. Right inside. Looks to link up with somebody, does he? He does now to Crespo. Crespo loses it, gets it back. Johansson plays to Evander. Bayer. Oh, and it's going to be 2-1. Come on, surely it's onside. Oh, that's got to be onside. I'll get this nonsense checking offside. Get out of the way. It's a goal. I'm giving it. It's a goal. Yeah, there it is. It's 2-1. This is a really good move. So I'm going to show you my tactic in a second. So I've just tweaked it to try and get more chances in this game. And as you can see, it works really well for us. So what have I done differently? We have gone tempo much higher. We've put it to run at defence instead of dribble less. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. But that is the changes we've made. And it's made a bit of a difference. Free kick whipped in towards the far post. Headed away. Johansson's going to get there. He's got options to the right if he wants to use him. Oh, he's not seen him in time. And they're going to restart their attack. They're going behind. Oh, come on. I can't get beat by that. Right. I'm going to the Benitez tactic, I think. I just think big game tactic. Let's go to it. Bayer can be our dirt cow. Adal can get out there and be our little Riera. Johansson's our Gerrard. Boniface our Torres. That'll do. Evander, you're coming off. I want some more stability in the middle here. Samuel can be our Mascherano. There you go. Bit of a contrast in styles for the boys. Merlin throws it into Johansson. gets absolutely poleaxed in the middle. That's got to be a red card referee. And they get in behind us anyway, apparently. That's annoying. That's annoying. Can we survive the attack? At least he cuts inside. Is he going to shoot? He does. Oh, no danger. Going to take off Johansson and throw on De Costa to be our Gerrard. Corner for Rent. Whipped in. Headed away. Going to get a second chance at Alder here. Potentially. Gosens goes through. Shoots. No danger. I'm going to take off Merlin and throw on Sal's at left back. I'm going to take... Oh, I think that'll do actually. Maybe Osei, Samilov and Mulder at right back. Let's do that. Okay, there is a highlight here. I've just gone to like my defensive version of the tactic, but there's going to be a highlight by the looks of it. I'm a bit worried about this. Ren have it. Nianzu, we're sat right back here, inviting pressure, deflecting, give me a corner. Okay, goal kick goes long. We've gone from Pep Guardiola to just knocking it long in the last 10 minutes here. Adele gets it. Goes round the play. He's got options there if he wants to use it. Doesn't want to use it. Okay. With the far post, there is Torres, body face. Oh, he scored. Is he onside? Is he onside is the question. And the answer is... gonna be... That must have been close. Really close. Goal kick for them. They go long. We deal with it this time. Salza gets it. Plays it long in behind. Just gets rid of it. That's okay as long as we set ourselves back. Come on, move across. Move across. Left winger, get across. Keeper, just send it. Don't you... Right. Andrew's eccentric. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that now. Andrew is eccentric. That's not good for us. Salza, Adele, shoots. That'll do. Get rid of it. And they have it 2-1 win for Paris FC. That is a huge win for us. So brilliant to come back and win. It was really good to come back and win. It was nice to see us see out the game with the Rafa Benitez tactic as well. To see a bit of both of the two contrasting styles, which is really good. It was fun to do that. Okay, so I'm going to play this game off camera. There's an international break then as well. So I'll see you back in a few weeks for the Monaco game. There's a really small chance there'll be any transfer business done. I mean, Badiashile wants to leave. Tottenham offered like 17 for him. Because we only get 50% of his transfer money anyway, and the board only giving us 60% after that's taken off, I just don't see the point in us getting it. And looking at the shortlist, there isn't a good centre-back that's cheap to replace him. So, yeah, it's not going to happen. It's going to probably stay as it is the squad, which is okay. I feel like we've got enough of the squad to play and rotate the tactics depending on what we need from the team. I just think the first team's going to get a bit tired as the season goes on, but that's what we're going to have to deal with, I think, in the save at times, trying to basically, I'd rather have 21 really good players than a squad of 24 and diminish the value of the like top part of the squad, right? So there we are. Okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks anyway or 3 weeks for the next league game. Okay, welcome back. We did win our game off camera 2-0, and we've got Monaco now. So we've got Freiburg, Bodo/Glimt, Benfica, Borussia Dortmund, Credas Venza, Red Star, Ajax, Juventus, and Real Betis, all in the Champions League for our matches in that competition there. So we're gonna play Monaco, and we're gonna play Monaco. We're gonna play Marseille here and miss out the Freiburg game in the middle, where I'll probably rotate the side quite a bit and see how they will get on. The players that aren't getting minutes right now. I've let the tactic change just because in the couple of games there in a row against good sides, we weren't creating an awful lot. And I feel like that's going to really hinder us in the Champions League. So I'm trying to sort of prevent that problem now. So we're moving away slightly from it being just a Pep Guardiola recreation and moving it more into being just a tactic that gets the best out of the players, really. Like, we only had 55% possession at home in the last game, which, I mean, could easily be a lot more if we wanted it to be, but we needed to make sure that we were creating chances as well. So that's going to be... And the other thing to it, right, is that we've got Adele and Bayer, who are both really good wingers, it seems like, that are getting on the ball and direct, aggressive players. Wide forward/wingers, right? So I want them to be able to, use that if that's what we've got. Huskovic is back from his injury. He's going to be on the bench for us. He could play up front. Like, Boniface only scored 1. He's so unhappy about not getting the new contract that he wanted. I'm tempted to just ignore him. If he starts playing badly, I'll just replace him, is what I'm tempted to do here. But we'll see how it all goes. So that's your team. First team's back completely. Everybody's back in. And the cost I'm going to put back in instead of Evander, because Evander's not been great. And now at least we've got other players back on the bench who can go and play wide like Huskovic, right? So there we are. Let's get into the game and see how we get on. In case you're wondering, PSG won their game on the last match day and again before this one. So there you are. Assistant manager says, pick up where you left off. Okay, they are playing a 4-2-3-1 against us. I'm still open to playing the Benitez tactic, by the way, as like a main tactic. The only thing that stops me is I feel like that it's a little too passive in its pressing, and I feel like against really good sides in the Champions League, when you play against like, surely Bayern's got a score, he's offside. When you play against like a Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, that kind of team in the Champions League, a team that's going to be aggressive, attacking, full of confidence, full of morale for their domestic performance. I feel like it's going to hinder us there a little bit potentially. So, yeah, we'll see there. We'll see how it all goes. But I'm just trying to explain to you what my thinking is as we're going, so it's not just you left in the dark with it. Merlin has a throw-in, plays it to Costa, whacks it into Boniface, going to be cleared away, and they're going to break on a counter against us by the looks of it. Crespo's not going to get there. They played back. They've got options now. Well done, Adele. Good battling, Adele. Love that from him. That was brilliant counter-pressing, and wow, it's more recovery runs, actually. And then just being switched on to what the danger was. So that's all good. Da Costa gets it now. Turns and plays it to Adele. Adele back to Badiashile, who's going to look to play it into Crespo. Good football, this. Really nice football. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. We're going to score. What a goal that is from Paris FC. That is some beautiful football. We're able to play the Pep Guardiola patient build-up style, as it were. We're able to go quickly and incisively through the thirds. This could be a really nice blended tactic for all the players that we've got. Because you see our striker there has dropped off. He's dropped off the front line. We've got the two cams ahead of him, as it were. And break through and score. Lovely football. 1-0. Okay, they get a counter-attack again against us, Monaco. We're going to try and track back. Adele, get yourself back there, son. Good lad. He's tracking back well. Not going to make a difference, though. Golovin scores. The Russian scores, makes it 1-1. Another highlight, not long after the goal. Boniface wins the first header. They're going to play out the back against. They've got a pretty good team, actually, Monaco, to be fair. Like, looking quite good there. Bayer's won it, good lads. The two wingers are doing pretty good on that. Bayer gets it back here. What's he going to do with it now? You've got time, Bayer. You don't need to necessarily run down the cul-de-sac and try and whip this in, or he does anyway. Merlin plays it back into Boniface, into Crespo. Back into Bayer. This is a slightly better position to be in. He's going to go wide again. Doesn't cross. Tries a pass, but it's awful. Merlin gets there first. Adele, Johansson, Da Costa. Lovely combination play. Should have probably scored. Corner. Merlin whips it in towards near post. Headed away. Da Costa can get to this easily first. Got a lot of time. Cuts back. Plays. I mean, what on earth is that? There's retaining the ball with Da Costa, and there's that. Gila, Badiashile, Crespo. Oh, boys. Boys, what are we doing? This is a problem. Golovin, keepers. Okay, highlight here. Dembele has it. Plays it in behind. We're going to recover this. Merlin gets it into Crespo. Crespo into Da Costa. Da Costa has it. Plays it into Johansson, who's onside. Cuts back. Plays across goal. Boniface scores. Brilliant goal. 2-1. Merlin throws into Crespo. Back into Badiashile. Got time. To Gila. To Crespo. Takes some touches. Yeah, that's it. No need to rush it. It'll say Samuel. Got time now. Plays it across to Merlin. I love this. I love it when they're so spread and you've got options everywhere to pass. That was a poor decision, I think. Let's reset the whole attack. We've gone long anyway. Nearly worked. Highlight is not over. Their keeper goes long. We're going to deal with the first. Not the second, though. Oh, dear. Don't be a red. Don't be a red. Oh, I thought it was going to be a red for Johansson. He survives. They're going to cross it. Oh, my Christ. It's not good from us. Oh, it's offside. Okay, highlight here. We win it high. Bayer has it, plays to Crespo. Crespo into Merlin. Merlin's got options. He goes back to Badiashile, back into Merlin. Can he play it forwards? Johansson, is he onside? He was, and he missed it. Johansson's playing really, really well. Okay, 2.5 time. We'll say things are going well. Going to take Adele off. I'm going to throw on, I think, Huskovic on the left for the rest of this game. Merlin with the corner right before that change happens. Whips it in. Gila heads it. Hits the crossbar. It's cleared away. Okay, Huskovic has got a knock. And I take it off and throw on, I think, what should we do here? Let's put Da Costa on the left. Let's put Evander down the middle as a 10. Johansson's a bit tired, but he's going to have to stay on there, I think, to be honest. And we'll leave it at that for now. Highlight it. Merlin throws it into Da Costa. Back to Merlin. Takes some touches. Plays the Badiashile. They link up with a few different passes. God, the options were there. Johansson's in. He's got a score. He should have scored that. Long free kick from Monaco. We don't get to the second ball, which is a problem for us. They're going to cut inside. They go towards goal. Are we going to survive the attack? Don't be a penalty. It's crossed. Oh, my goodness, it was close. And we clear it away. Corner for Monaco. Dembele whips it in. Goes towards the far post. Headed towards goal. It clips the ball and it goes over. Right, we're trying to time waste here. We're sort of ticking down the clock a little bit. We've gone to our defensive version of the tactic. Hopefully a bit of time waste in here. And a bit of patience build up on the attacks. Not really force anything. Yeah, just like this, exactly. Move them around. If something develops and opens up, then you can play it. There you go, just like that. Boniface in what football this is. Surely he's got to finish it. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Just pokes it under the keeper, but not enough. A 3.35 XG, which is pretty good, I think. Like, the game that you missed off camera, we had like a 0.6 XG. I know it's a different team, different game, but I feel like that Monaco, one of the better sides in the league, and to do this to them at home is makes me happier. I know defensively they're going to probably get us from time to time, but I feel like in possession it's a better way to go. With the settings, the way they currently are in possession. We could probably tweak the out of possession aspect to it, maybe a little bit, but is he offside? I hope he's offside there. I don't know if he is, you know. Are we going to clear this? Evander, Bayer. Oh, he's giving it away. Oh, that was close. Late corner. Evander, Badiashile, goal. Game over, 3-1. And that's going to do the game. It's going to be the last highlight. They might get a goal, but they're not going to come back and get the draw in any case. Well, Badiashile, good covering there of the running behinds. And we're going to go long there. I wonder what this highlight's going to be. Could be a goal, actually, for somebody. The way it started. It started a little too early for it to just be like an end-of-game highlight. So I'm expecting a chance for somebody. Just not sure what it's going to be for. It's not going to matter anyway, is it? We're going to win the game. So a good start for us so far. Interesting to see if we can carry on against Marseille, who are another good side in the league. And it's away from home, of course. And we're going to get a conclusion here, maybe? Merlin. There you go. Da Costa. No. Defender clears it. Maybe it was the end of the game highlight. There you go. Cleared in behind. Should be dealing with this. Yeah, that's going to do it. Okay, there you go. 3-1 win for Paris FC. That's really good. Say well done, lads. He's out again for a week. That's not good. Keeps getting injured. Okay, I'll play this game off camera against Freiburg in the Champions League, and then we'll come back for the final game against Marseille, and we could be top of the league, you know, if PSG were to somehow drop points in their game against... Oh, they could do, you know. They could do. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the rotated side did get beat in the Champions League game, which was a bit disappointing. We better make sure we get some points soon, because there's not a lot of like easy games there, is there? There's a couple of games we should be able to win, but that was a game that I thought would at least draw. That's not good, really, but there we are. So the Marseille game, your team is going to be... So in the Marseille game, your team is going to be Andrew in goal, Merlin, Badiashile, Gila, and Osei across the back. We've got Olukan, our new gem, pivot player, centre-back kind of combination. He's going to play CDM for us with Adele and Bayer on the wings, Da Costa and Johansson at 10s or 8s, and then Boniface up front. The assistant manager says we've been on a good run, got that impressed me. He's starting to say a lot of the same stuff, isn't he? PSG apparently have already played a game and won. I didn't see it, but I looked at the league table just then, and they already had 2 more points than us, which means with the same games played, so they obviously already played and won their game. Now, defensive in the last couple of games, not been great. The last one on camera and the game off camera, so there's something interesting to watch there. The transition of, like, what we've given up is for us to be better going forwards and be more incisive with our attacks, is the game is a little more end-to-end, and we're starting to get played through a bit easier, and we're starting to see more cracks in our defensive structure, so that's the trade-off, right? More creative, more penetration, but then we're also getting ourselves carved up and slightly more, or in battered it. We've been absolutely battered. We've had 0 shots to their, whatever it is, 6. They are destroying us. You know what's coming, don't you? That's going to be offside. Raf Benitez, where are you? Keeper's collected it. He's going to go long with this. He does. Oh, lads, come on. You've got to at least wait for the bloody striker to get there, or striker needs to be a bit quicker to support Andrew's goal kick. Like, what the what is that? Absolute nonsense football that is. Come on, can we get there? Good Bayer. Da Costa into Boniface. Going to counter off him quickly here. Adele on the left-hand side. Goes wide. Plays into Da Costa. Doesn't quite get there. Goes back to the keeper. Can we win this? Good. Olukan doesn't. But okay, we've got this now. Calm it down. Can play from there. Nice. Got options. Can try and get the ball into our little Steven Joe. Needs to come more towards the ball really there. Adele's got it. It's going to cut inside. I mean, I'm not quite sure what that kind of pass is, but it's worked. Da Costa. It's going to be a goal maybe even. This might actually be a goal. He's onside. It's 1-0. Let's watch this again. So Dell cuts in, plays an aerial ball to our sort of dirt cow there on the right-hand side and sends it into orbit. A wide target man. Star play goes up there, and then Da Costa finishes it for 1. That was our first shot of the game. So many people complaining about being, you know, FM'd, as we hear many times. Marseille have had 10 shots, 1.16 XG, no penalty, 57% possession. We've had 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal, and we're 1-0 up. Late highlight here for Marseille up for half time. Lamar's got it, goes through. Badiashile takes a touch for nobody. Nobody knows why he did that, and we're lucky. This highlight's continuing. I don't know if it is still the real highlight or if it's just not ending properly. But they're going to cross it anyway here. Oh, maybe Guson's going to shoot. Oh, is it the bar? That's what we're waiting for. Okay, we'll say things are going well. Highlight here. Marseille throw it into their fullback. They're going to 1-2. Going to go inside. Do you want to get any danger, any pressure, lads? What are we doing there? Come on. Changing Rikichi to the ball-winning midfielder role after watching that. Boniface is coming off. I'm going to throw on Huskovic up front. Bayer can stay. Everyone else can stay there, I think, for now. Maybe say Samuel can come off and put on Mulder right back as well. Corner for Marseille. Played in. Headed towards goal, and it's a goal. Marseille have a throw. Throw it long. Badiashile heads it off the side of his head, but apparently it's gone straight back out to the throwing taker. They're going to get a second chance at this. It's been deflected up. We don't really win it. We might do now. Da Costa on the counter-attack. He's going to get options. Oh, he's got to release it. Da Costa, you've got to release that. That's not good enough. Yeah, this has been poor from us. This game's been a disaster, really. We've been poor all the way through the game. Yeah, disappointing. Really disappointing from the boys. Let's give me their highlight as well. The question is, are they going to score? They slide it through. Is he onside? Looks like he might be onside. Looks like it's 2-1. Free kick for Paris. We play it short, apparently. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, just put it in the box. Got everybody up there, lads. What are we doing here? Oh, it's a counter. There we go. Free kick. Fabo's headed towards goal. Scrambled away. We've looked really, really weak defensively in this game. Well, the last 3 games, I would say, if you include this one, the game off camera that I just played, and the last game on camera that you did see with me as well. A lot to think about going forwards, and that's potentially 3-1 a game over. Yep. Finishes 3-1 to Marseille. I'm going to say I'm not happy to the boys. I mean, I've not been happy for 3 matches now in a row, and it's only really come out the last 2 results, but really that's 3 poor performances, I'd say, in a row there. I think maybe just trying to rein back a little bit on exactly what we've got for the settings here, and trying to make us still in that sort of Pep mould, but be slightly more aggressive in trying to create chances, but we need to be better in how we stop the counter-attacks and how we get back. So I need to think about how I'm going to do that. So I feel like that either we could do this or we could maybe do that, something like that for this left-hand side. When the attack normally breaks down, they kept countering us in this area here, so something to think about here, because when he goes inverted, he seems to go a little too far at times, Merlin. So, yeah, just have to think about, really, going forwards. But that is going to do the episode. So, depending on a few factors, the next episode could be many different things. Mainly, like, if going into that PSG game, we're legitimately, like, in a title race with them, we'll come back for that, probably the Lille game, and maybe the Bordeaux game, or, sorry, the Lyon game before that. So, we'll do the 3 league matches. We could throw the Champions League game in there. We could even make it a PSG and January transfer window episode. Depending on a few things, I'm going to see how I feel and what fits best for the next episode. But it's going to be definitely the PSG game will be the next episode. And what happens around that will be just dictated by a few different little things here and there. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how Rikichi gets on as a pivot player or centre-back for us, depending on the tactic that we play. I do think keeping what we had, but trying to make it slightly better in possession is the way to go, rather than going to like the rougher tactic or something like that for now. But we'll see. We'll see how things go off camera. That is going to do the episode. Massive thank you to every single one of you that's been part of the streams recently that I've been doing in the comment section of the YouTube videos, liking, subscribing, everything you're doing on YouTube and Twitch. Massive thank you for me. It really does mean a lot, and it does show a lot of support for the channel and the series. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.